Hey, greetings class. This is tutorial 3 part 2. Part 1 was out of time there, so we're continuing on. We've just finished off our step 9, if you recall. We're going to do step 10, and we're going to create a query whose products cost 1,000 or more, along with a 5% discount. Include company field from the supplier table and the following fields from the product table. So we got these. We're going to make another. We're going to save the query. Then we're going to make another. This is the table that or the query that we're going to save it as. And then we're going to make another field that is a discount amount field. That is the price times 5%. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and create. We're going to create a query. We need both tables, right? Because we have the company from one table. So we'll start with the company from the supplier table. We have product ID, product name, price, and the price, as I recall, is descending order. And I believe it's less than the price is, yep, costs $1,000 or more. So we'll go ahead and put that in our criteria of equals. We're going to do greater than or equals $1,000, right? So price is $1,000 or more. And then here we're gonna, this is something new that we haven't done yet. We're gonna create a field called discount amount. We're not pulling it from a table, we're making that field, right? So discount amount, and that field is going to be, we're gonna include brackets here. It's gonna be the price. So the brackets is what you're getting from a table multiplied by 0.5%, okay? So it's because I have that dot there. So let's just open that up a little bit more. So we've made a field called discount amount, and that price is 5%. If we were, before we run our query or save it, we're going to just quickly look at step 11 here, which is saying, hey, the discount amount field, we want standard format with 2 decimals. So, okay. So we click on that discount price and we want standard format. So let's make this bigger so you can see. Standard format. And I might have to just type it in there. And we want decimals, right? 2 decimals. But if you see here, I don't have the decimal point input. I can add the caption, right? Because it told us that it wants to be a discount amount caption property. And get that. So we're going to go ahead and save it here. Correct that. Oh, there. Let me get the name of it. We're going to go back to that decimal point in just a second. That's step 11. We're going to get the query's name. Verify. Yep. So here's the name of that query. We're going to go ahead and run that query. We do see that price there, that discounted amount. Of course, anytime we're working with this, we could make it best fit so it looks correctly. We can go back to design view. Right, we've got that decimal places now, right? We're going to do 2. Right, and then we're going to resave it. All right, rerun it and see if we have that decimal places too. That's what we have. Well, we're going to create a query that calculates lowest, highest, and average prices for the products using the field names lowest price, highest price, average price. So we're creating field names, and we're going to set the captions for each field to lowest space price, highest space price, average space price. And the name of the query is going to be called price statistics. So we're going to go ahead and create. We might be able to do a simple query here. Maybe not, because we are, let's see if we can do it. We're using one table. It's the product table. Now we're going to get out of here because we're not going to use any of those, right? So we're going to create a query by design, only using the product table, right? We're going to use, and we're going to create these fields, right? That's why we couldn't use that simple query design. So we're going to use lowest price, right? So we're going to make the field lowest price. Is going to based off the price field. It's going to be out of the product table. And what we're going to do here is we're going to do the criteria of the minimum. All right, no expression, just the minimum. Okay. So the next one, we're going to do the highest price based off the price table, product, or the price in the product table. And this one's going to be max. The next one, it may not work because of those parentheses, but we'll check it out. Average price, which is off the price field product table, and we're going to go for average. Yep. So let's get that out of there. And then in each of the captions, it wants us to put the words lowest price with a space in it, highest priced with a space in it. So remember, I just copied and pasted some, so my table name is not going to be correct anymore. So I'll need to copy and paste that again, or my query name. Caption, highest price, average price, with a space in it. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get the name of that query. It's price statistics. Yes, yes. So let's go ahead and run that. Yep, so it is showing that mismatch, right? Let's go ahead and go back to design view. So we went all over here. So we want minimum. Let's just save it and see what that comes up with there. Yep, again, it's a mismatch. So folks, if you remember here, we're working with these criterias, and what we want to do is we want to work with totals. So this is searching for the word. So when we run the query, there's no data type for price that includes the word minimum. So that's not the correct criteria. So what we need to do is we need to go up to totals and click on totals up here. And that adds a total column. So I was putting the criteria incorrectly. So it should be total by minimum, max, and average. So now when we've got that, we run our query, and there's our lowest price, our highest price, and our average price. So we're going to go ahead and save that query. The next direction 13, is simply to go to the navigation pane, copy this query, the price statistics, and we're going to paste it. We're going to name it. Let's go back there. Didn't copyright. So price statistics by supplier. Okay. So the next step we're going to do is we're going to modify the table that we just did so that we add a company field in, and the query is grouped by that field. So we're going to go to design view. We're going to add a company field. It's going to be, it didn't pull the right table, right? Because the company is in which table? Well, it's not in this table, right? It's in the supplier table. So we're going to have to add the supplier table. Right click in here, show table. We're going to add the supplier table. Close. Now we can add that company field. It's going to group by company. We want that to be the first field. So we're just going to drag and move it, which shifts all them over. What I did to move that was I clicked on it, I held the left key down and where I see that little box and I drag. Okay. I think that's all we need to do for that. Let's just go ahead and verify. The company field should appear first in the query sheet. Save and run it. So let's go ahead and save it. Close it. Try yes and run it. So now it's grouped by company with lowest price, highest price, and average price and price statistics. Let's go ahead and go to the last step. That's compact and repair the vendor database and close it. So we're going to go ahead here. We're going to compact and repair, and we're going to save it, right? Now this is the database that you turn in, this third one where we've done all the work to it, not each tutorial. So to turn in your database, you simply save it, right? It's going to ask you to replace it, but then you go to your assignment area, and in your assignment area, you will have a submission area where you click on it. You can drag the database into that submission box. You can click browse and upload. Remember, do not turn in the LACCDB. That's a locked database. So when you're turning it in, make sure all your databases down here are closed so that locked goes away. The only option you should have to turn in is your database, not your locked one. You turn in the locked one, I can't open it, okay? And that's all. Thanks very much.